Exclusive news. INEC staff demand removal of Professor Mahmood Yakubu, writes Tinubu. Nigerians, this is serious. I can see nemesis falling on the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, over what he has caused on the Nigerian political system that we are still facing today. Let's hear the content of the news. Senior staff members of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, have demanded the sacking of Professor Mahmood Yakubu as the chairman of the commission. They accused the chairman of neglecting the welfare of staff and prioritizing his own welfare through awards of contract that allegedly benefit him. In a letter addressed to President Bola Tinubu by concerned staff of the Independent National Electoral Commission nationwide, they advised the president to immediately sack him as national chairman of INEC. The letter, which was sent by senior personnel of INEC who claimed to have attended some of the meetings where the staff debated the issues, called the attention of President Tinubu to 10 issues they agreed about. They described Professor Yakubu as a tyrant who sees staff as slaves with no right to complain, and stressed that the system has become rotten due to the leadership style of Professor Yakubu Mahmood. The INEC chairman is also accused of refusing to implement the review duty tour allowance and the 40% peculiar allowance to staff approved by former President Muhammad Buhari since September 22. The staff said they would also not benefit from the federal government approved 35% for all federal workers to cushion the effect of subsidy removal, because he will say there is no money. They claimed that the INEC chairman's promise to increase electoral hazard allowance at a meeting with staff in November 2022 was not fulfilled. Part of the letters reads, Professor Yakubu Mahmood has also turned the commission into a one-man show. No commissioner can approach him. He takes critical decisions alone without the input from other commissioners, thereby seeing himself as a god. According to the letter, Professor Yakubu Mahmood does not allow staff to hear their grievances, as there is no medium or mechanism to address them. There is no serious financial misappropriation by Professor Yakubu Mahmood, as he concentrated mainly on contracts that will benefit him. Relevant authorities such as EFCC and ICPC can be invited to check INEC financial record for confirmation. The staff stated they could no longer wait for the end of his second tenure in November 2025, as many of their colleagues had died due to neglect of staff welfare matters. In conclusion, the staff stated, we, the entire staff of INEC, are disappointed over the leadership style of Professor Yakubu Mahmood, and we hereby pass a vote of no confidence on him. We want him to go now, since staff welfare matters is critical to any credible election. We are tired of Professor Mahmood Yakubu abuse of office, and the staff humbly request presidential intervention in this matter so that the situation will not go out of hand, as the INEC staff may not want to go on mass protest over neglect of staff welfare matters occasioned by the abuse of office led by Professor Yakubu Mahmood, chairman of the INEC. According to the report, while the staff were asked to explain why the staff choose to write a letter to the president on the issue, the deputy director in the commission said INEC has no labor union as it is not allowed. He said further that those who tried to start one 2 years ago were transferred out of INEC headquarters to different states by the chairman. So Nigerians, while we think that this matter is tough, we also begin to reason that who will remove Mahmood from office, because he's among the people in Nigeria that is above the law. His relationship with APC is affecting millions of Nigerians and highly hindering democracy backward to the backyard. When tyrants control the government, it also kills democracy in Nigeria. President Tinubu will not be willing to remove him. He will not be willing to sack him because he is the one that rigged the election for Tinubu, that make Tinubu a president today. So if Tinubu dare to sack him, he will release those secret documents that he used in rigging the election for Tinubu. Tinubu will definitely not want anything that will add to his certificate forgery saga. At all, Tinubu will not want it. So let's see how it goes. So my people, what is your take on this? Please kindly subscribe